Okay, this is my assignment 6 report for graphics, which dealt with the skybox and the terrain. So first thing is a skybox. Here is the creation of all the vertices. It's just the same as a normal cube, except all of the windings have to be changed to make everything fit inside. And then I also mapped it to a vertex a skybox texture, and I have very specific thirds. But anyways, yeah, simple enough. The size is actually encoded into the vertices, so it's not like there's a separate scale matrix. It's actually encoded in. So in the X app, right here I have it set to 10 for now, which is pretty small. But just to see it. So if we zoom out, we see that it is a box with all the faces inside, and I gotta say that the corners look pretty good. Well, you can kind of see that up there. But yeah. Next is the actual terrain. So let me make this bigger. In terms of the texture, I'm using anisotropic filtering with the map, so we don't have any of the weird sparkling stuff. In terms of actually building the terrain, here's why I do that. So we gotta create the vertex array, which is side times side, depending on the size of the image, your height map image, creating the triangle array. Here's all my variables for stepping through stuff. Right here I'm building the vertices, and then I'm building the triangles. So I have this, the only thing I have this error which says, if I can pull it up, reading invalid data, the readable size is this, but this may be read. I don't really know what the issue is there. It might be because I'm using this index counter that, like, I'm counting on my own that isn't in these two for loops, so it thinks that I might go out of the right range or something. I'm not quite sure, but it works fine, so yeah, it's fine for now, I think. And the scale is just a 1, so it's centered on the origin, and it just has a length of 1, so you start at x is 0.5 and z is 0.5, and then you have this step depending on how big your image is, and you're making sure that the entire texture is just you're encoding the length, but when you're initially thinking about how to divide up the vertices, you divide it just along that one range, and then you multiply by the length to hard code the length into the vertices, if that makes sense. Right, so I think I will just show it. So for here I have it 50, max height of 5, repeating 10 and 10. Oh, and by the way, here's where the adjustment is made for the max height, so you just do the interpolation back here. Oh, oops, sorry, I forgot to render it. Any day now. Okay, here we go. So, texture looking pretty good, no sparkling, and it matches the height map. I just used the height map that we were given. Yeah, if I wanted to change something, maybe make it a little smaller and a little taller. It adjusts accordingly. So we have a bit smaller of the terrain, and the peaks are higher. So I think that is all I got. I will stop now.